welcome back to part 2 of this video series on the Buffalo Point Campground. Right now, we're going to get started on doing the Frito pie. So just get some ground beef ready to go in this pot here. I'm not going to do it in a cast iron skillet just because I really don't like doing tomato products in there. It eats away at the seasoning. Steer clear of that when I can. You have to forgive the noise. I'm getting some new neighbors right behind me. That's kind of why I got the camera over here, where y'all don't have to watch them set up too. But they're just getting set up over there. So. Ground beef on. I'm gonna cut up an onion to put in there. I like a little extra onion in my chili. Normally I would put some jalapenos in there, but everything that I'm putting in this chili is hot. I'll show that to you in just a minute. Anyway, it wasn't bad. Alright, so the stuff I'm gonna put in this chili, and I'll just open them as I tell you about them. First off is a can of tomato sauce. I'm just gonna open them right quick. I'm not gonna put them in there yet, for sure. Bush's best chili beans. Can of fire roasted rotel, diced tomatoes. And a can of hatched hot diced green chilies. So now you see what I mean about everything that's going in is already going to be hot. So I really need it to be edible for sure. Down and then add the onions just before it gets done. Then I'll bring y'all back in just a little bit. Alright everybody, the meat's pretty much where I need it to be. It's time to start adding the goods to it. Seasoning in there. Get this stirred around good. Tomato sauce. Add our beans. Fire roasted rotel in there. Then our hatch green chilies. Get them all out of there. Let's mix this like a scope here. simmer. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but with this, I'm also going to make some cornbread. I'm not going to make it from scratch. It is a Famous Dave's jalapeno cornbread. I've never tried it. Ain't usually into box cornbread mixes, but you know, I'm thinking if it's a jalapeno cornbread, most likely it's not going to taste like birthday cake. So I thought we would give that a try. Pretty simple. You just add a third cup of milk, a third cup of water, and voila, cornbread. So here in a minute I'll get that sorry about that. I'll get that Coleman oven up here, get it preheated. Anyway, I'll get back with y'all in a minute. Welcome back. It's time to get this cornbread ready to go. The oven's just about where it needs to be. So let me grab some milk and an egg and I'll be right back. I'm back. What in the world? Third cup milk and a third cup water. Looks like about a third. That looks like about a third. Stir this chili. If you ever burn that chili, it just wrecks the whole pot. So kind of got to keep a good eye on that, I guess. We don't want to wreck it at this point. We've come too far. I'm going to put a little bit of coconut oil in the pan so cornbread don't stick. Suck it out, boys and girls. Alright, I'm gonna slide this in the oven. It should be cornbread in no time. I'm gonna do up a few dishes while we're waiting on that cornbread to cook. Chili's coming along nice. It smells really good. I'll bring y'all back in just a little bit. Alright, y'all. Time to prepare the Frito pie. 2 chips in there. chili in there. There's some jumpers. Another round of chips. Another round of cheese. Alright, y'all, there is the end result of the Frito pie. The only thing I need is a bigger bowl. But anyway, y'all, I am going to eat this, and the cornbread's still over here cooking. Wasn't quite done when I pulled it out and checked it, so I'm going to let it go a little while longer, and I'll get back with y'all in a little while. Alright, everybody, here we go for round two. Let's see if we can't get one of these cornbreads up out of here without making a mess. It is extremely hot. Just came out of the oven. So we put him on the bottom. Surround him with a piece of chips. And don't y'all be judging me either. This bowl is very small, made for a child. Cheese in there. Swoop over here for some chili. A few more chips. Just a little more cheese. Whoa. Sit. All right, y'all. There is the Frito pie masterpiece with a piece of jalapeno cornbread thrown in. There we go. Now, I am going to eat this, and I will get back with y'all in just a little bit. Oh, that was fine dining, to say the least. It's been a long time since I had Frito pie, and that's probably the best I've ever made. But, I got most of the dishes done. I'm waiting on the chili and the cornbread to cool down so I can get it into some kind of container and get it in the refrigerator. But, I sure appreciate y'all for hanging out with me for supper. And I'm gonna sit around this fire for a while and put that stuff away. And I guess I will see y'all for breakfast in the morning. Hey, good morning, everybody. It's about 7 a.m. on, I guess this would be day 3. I've been up since about 4, but it's just now getting light enough to take any kind of video. I would have, turned on a bunch of lights and made it where I could take video, but since I have neighbors, I'm trying to be respectful of my neighbors, because, everybody isn't on the same schedule. But for breakfast this morning, we're going to do roast beef hash and eggs, I believe. And I did, earlier when I got up, I went ahead and baked a couple of biscuits while I was just sitting around here drinking coffee, bored out of my mind. So I put the old Coleman oven up here and cooked me a couple of biscuits and since, it's been about 3 hours ago, so I had time to let it cool and I put it all away. So we are pulling out of here today, and see, today is Thursday, so the next camping trip should be Sunday night or Monday. I should be leaving out for the next trip. Anyway, let me get this hash on right quick. The stuff kind of looks like cat food right out of the gate, but man, it sure tastes good. It doesn't come out of the can the easiest though. A lot of times it's hard for me to come up with new ideas for breakfast. Breakfast is pretty, most people eat just a couple of different things, so it's hard to come up with new stuff. So if y'all have any ideas you would like to see me cook as a breakfast, just let me know and I will definitely give it a shot. All right, so we got the hash on. Here's the biscuits that I cooked earlier, and I will reheat those in that skillet once that hash is done. So I'm about a half a cup of coffee, well, maybe a cup and a half of coffee into it. But like I said, when you get up that early, it is tough to find something to do in the dark and without making any noise when you're trying to be conscious of your neighbors. I was going to go up to a higher point this morning to see the sunrise, but it's overcast morning, and the fog was really heavy earlier when I was out. It wouldn't have mattered if it was light anyway. You wasn't going to be able to see anything. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get this hash cooked, and I'll bring y'all back in a little while. Hey, welcome back, everybody. This roast beef hash is coming along nicely. I'm going to scoot it over to one side and reheat these biscuits in that same skillet. Apparently one at a time. I don't know if I ever showed y'all this knife that my wife got me for my birthday a few years back. It's all custom made by a guy named Philip Childs down in Brinkley, Arkansas. I don't know, maybe he would be kind enough to give me an interview and let us tour his knife making shop at some point when we're down that way. I don't know. I'll have to get in touch with him to find out, but it is a fine skinning knife, that is for sure. And he offers many different models of knives, and he hand makes all the sheaths. Really pretty cool. I have another sheath to go with this knife. It's a little different setup, but I don't have it with me on this trip. But you never know. People who make knives of that quality, I find them to be very interesting people. So at any rate, I got some coffee heating up here, got my biscuits reheating, got my hash on. So I'm going to continue this, and I'll get back with y'all in a little bit. Hey everybody, welcome back. The hash is just about right. Time to crack a couple of eggs in this unit. Make a little home for them there. Y'all bear with me. I'm not meaning to be all over the place. I just am. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up, eat me a little something, and I'll get back with y'all in just a little bit. Hey everybody, welcome back. I got everything in the camp all cleaned up and picked up and put away and packed, and I was walking down to that dumpster right there to throw my trash away, and then right over there I noticed a trail that goes down to the river. So let's take a little walk over there and see what that path is all about. I'm not really sure how I missed this before when I walked down there to that bathroom shower area. We'll walk down here and see what's going on. I tell you, it pays to do a little walking around in your camping area. Kind of a nice path. Like a real good place to get snake bit. Oh, wow. Well, look at this. It has shaped up to be a nice sunny day. Not a cloud in the sky. This morning was overcast and foggy and all messed up. Man, would you look at all them daggone buzzards over there. What do you think they're waiting on, me to slow down my walking? That's crazy. Look at this house way up on top of the hill. I don't think I can zoom in any closer, but well, wouldn't that be a great place? That may not be a house. I think there's a restaurant up there somewhere. I don't know if that was it or if this place here is it. I didn't go to the restaurant because I don't usually come camping to go to a restaurant. But anyway, pretty cool. Got the family of buzzards over there. Man, it is just beautiful down here. I'm trying not to wash y'all out with the sun. This would be a pretty cool place to camp down here. All right, y'all, I can't think of a better place to end the video than right here with all this beautiful scenery. So here's another part 2 camping trip in the bag. And my final words will be nice to everyone. It won't cost you a dime. And I'll see you in the next one.